Houston Chance, and I'm going to talk to you about the benefits and the risks of long distance running. And so obviously you start out with benefits. And what you've got first of all is you've got health and fitness. And when I talk about health, I'm talking more about like stress, immune system, anything to do with your body. Fitness is the benefits that you're going to get that are directly limited to how your body's going to run in like an athletic performance. And so I'll start off with fitness. Now this is what you typically think of when you think of running. You've got your cardiorespiratory performance, which is your lungs pumping blood. Your lungs are putting oxygen into the blood and your body's running more efficiently. And so when you've got your body, say on a person that doesn't run at all, it's going to take, say, 100 molecules of oxygen to properly work that cell per minute, let's say. And when runners for long distance running, they can divide that to up to 3 times. So they might only use 30 molecules of oxygen to work their cell. Also, obviously, you're going to have a weight control when you run. You burn calories. And so if you burn more calories than you're going to intake, then you're going to control your weight, possibly losing weight. And then also, for that, you increase muscle strength. Now, it's not going to do anything like weight training. You're not going to build massive amounts of protein and therefore massive muscles and muscle fibers. But you are going to tone your muscles. They're going to be very adept at using what they've got to perform well. They're just going to be more toned. They're going to be working better. Then you move on to the health side of the benefits. And for that, you have stress relief. It's shown in many studies. A big study from the American College of Sports Medicine, they put out exercise regimen or an exercise study, and it showed that stress levels were reduced massively, and that it does react with certain parts of the brain to reduce stress. And it's shown in a study that they had of people that had depression. They got them to start running, and there was a lower percentage of depression in people in this people in the study. And also, what you have in health is you have your immune system. When you exercise, or just in general, your immune system releases enzymes into your body, and they help control, not only your weight burn or your weight loss, your calorie burning, but they also control how well your immune system works, how hard it's trying to get rid of the bad things that are in your body, anything toxic to your body. And these studies have shown that much more enzymes were released into the bloodstream, and that the body performed much better as far as keeping itself healthy, keeping itself from sickness. You move on to the risks. Well, the risks of long distance, it's very hard on the joints. The joints take a lot of pressure, and they naturally degrade faster than they would if somebody that didn't work out. And also another risk for long distance running is the possibility of injury. You exercise for a long time. It's common sense. You're running. You have a lot more time